Hey, I wanted to talk about my Sodastream, make your own soda at home machine, and I like it. I think it's a good product. However, you do have to modify it in order for it to be worth it. I was for years since this machines came out. I wanted to get one. I was always curious. I was like, man, I could make my own flavors probably if I wanted to make lemonade or any kind of cherry flavor or something. I could carbonate my own flavors. So I was like, that sounds interesting. But yeah, when I saw the prices of the machine back then, the machines were more expensive. And then I saw the price of the CO2 because they got their proprietary CO2 bottles, is 1 pound canisters. And I was like, it doesn't add up. I think it's more economical to just buy the soda at home. I mean, buy the soda in the store made. And but then I was fortunate because I was looking through a Facebook Marketplace and somebody by my house was giving away this one for free. And they said that they hadn't used it for the longest time, but they believed they still had CO2 in it and the tank in it. And so I brought it home and I was able to make my own. I started with a lemonade, and yeah, it was the Crystal Light lemonade. Started with one of these and I liked it. I was like, this is something that I'm gonna find interesting. I'm gonna enjoy it. So then I started exploring the CO2 situation because that's how the magic happens. You need to have the CO2. And I saw from Sodastream, the tanks are pricey. I think the best deal that I found at the time was the Simply Soda that had two tanks for $28, but it was an exchange type of system. And so I only had one either way, so I would have to bought another one and then send them those two and then wait for them to come back. And then in the meantime, I'll have no CO2. So in reality, you needed four tanks, so you could have tanks while you send the other ones to get refilled. And it was $28 for two. And I started making my calculations. And even though I never had a full tank to make my own decisions, right? I started looking at reviews and Amazon and videos here on YouTube. And the consensus was, if you want to make your soda gassy, strong, the 1 pound tank from Sodastream, it only made 20 1 liter bottles. Even though they claim that each 1 pounder makes 60 1 liters, the consensus was from the reviews and from the videos that I saw that you only get 20 good 1 liter bottles. So I was like, it doesn't add up. I mean, it's not, the value is not there. But luckily enough, I started seeing some videos of some people that modify the machine, and instead of using the Sodastream tanks, they use tanks like this. I got a 2 5 pounders, and later I bought a 20 pounder. This I also got in a marketplace, and this one I bought the two tanks for $50. One was filled, and the other one was empty. So, but at least I started my journey with this, and then eventually I got this one for $60. Some restaurant was going out of business, and they had a couple of them. I regret I should have bought both, but I only bought one for $60. And so I bought this is the hose that connects from the Sodastream to the tank. Bought the hose in Amazon. I got I think like, I don't know, I think it was like $25. I think it was, yeah, $25. This one I think it was a little, or maybe 30, because this one was braided, metal braided. I kind of like that. It looked like it was gonna last more. But either way, they got a whole bunch of different prices. It was like, so you got your choices there. So, but it wasn't that much money, and I was surprised. I was doing my calculations, and I was like, cause I was making the sodas very strong, very gassy, very bubbly, and so I thought that that with the 5 pounder I was gonna get 100 1 liters, which wasn't bad. But it turned out I got 165 1 liters out of the 5 pounder, and I was like, maybe I'm not putting too much gas. But then I started looking at the reviews and in Amazon, and some people did mention that they bought the 5 pounder and they were surprised that even though when you do the math, with the 1 pounder from Sodastream, you got 21 liter bottles. With this one, they got much more, just like me. And I was like, oh man, for some reason, some kind of situation happens and you get more out of these bottles than you do out of the Sodastream. So then I ran out of this one, and now I'm in the 20 pounder. And so I didn't even take record, because with this one I would list how many bottles I made out of it, out of the tank. With this one, I just make them, and I just go crazy with them. But I like it. I like it. To me, I know it's not for everybody, and I know sodas are. I try to eat healthy. I try to exercise, but a soda is the one thing that, I gotta have it when you eat a steak. Nothing better eating a steak with a Pepsi, So, but anyway, I like it because you can make different flavors. I like I think the best value are these. You got this is I think it was $15, but you get, I think it's 10 to 12 boxes. I don't remember. I don't know if it was 10 or 12. And you get, in those boxes, you get 6 of these envelopes, and you make 1 liter bottle with it. So I think this is a better value than buying these. So this one, I think I get it for 4 of them for $20, so $5 a bottle. And to me, I like it syrupy. And I only get 10 1 liters for one of these bottles. Actually, this one I bought it by mistake. This is the 0 sugar, but I gotta drink it now. But I just buy the regular Pepsi. But this one, I don't know what happened to me. I clicked on the wrong one. But anyway, I think if you go the route of customizing your machine with your own, they sell 5 pounders, 10 pounders, 20 pounders. I think if you go this route, I think it's economical. I think you do save some money, and then you have also what I like the most is that you have the option to make whatever flavor you like. You want to make a lemonade, you want to make a blackberry, you want to make a berry dragon fruit. I never tried this one yet, but anyway, but you want to make whatever you want to make. Maybe you want to mix them and create something weird there. You could. So, but as far as if I stuck to the Sodastream proprietary 1 pound CO2 tanks, I don't think I would. I probably would end up doing the same thing that this lady did. I should give it away for free in marketplace. I don't think it's worth it if you use their CO2 cartridges. But if you go this way, you're a little adventurous, and you go this way with the big tanks. You get your value, and you get to enjoy your sodas at home. Get creative, save some money, save some space too, because when I will buy the different flavors, sometimes my wife likes the orange, I like the Pepsi, so we have to keep more in stock, and in a way I drink less, because back then I would buy a 2 liter, and I kind of felt bad because the next day it's not as strong, it's kind of getting flat, so I would drink it all, try to drink it all the same day. With this one, I just make myself a 1 liter, and this is good for the day, because I have for lunch and I have for dinner, and that's it. So I only take 1 liter, and so it helps me. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you guys, my experience with the Sodastream. If you have any questions, let me know, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.